Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Emily Hansen. Batting third and playing right field, number 21, Alyssa Brittman. Batting fourth and playing third, number 44, Sam Heath. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 20, Abby Bosch. Batting sixth and playing first base.
Welcome to Kurt Raguzzi Field at Kennedy Middle School in Germantown. W7 is live. It is softball weather, of course. It's real feel 34 degrees. Saturday, I hope everybody got a chance to get outside and enjoy that beautiful day. It is gone for right now. Who knows when it'll be back. Hopefully very, very soon. But as it were, we are here today. And your Warhawks here on GTV are hosting the Phoenix of Menomonee Falls. Good afternoon, everybody. Gary Whipperman's getting our cameras set up. We went live and realized something was not connected properly, so we had to do some quick last-minute running around. I think we're all set. I know the umpires are all set. Michaela Berge in the box, and we are underway as Nicole Ramstack toes the rubber in the circle for the Warhawks. First one outside. Let's see if we can get that scoreboard up for you. See if it's set yet. No, we're going to have to do some fixing. So we'll get it all set for you and bring it up. Ball low. This should be an easy switch. Ramstack falling behind here, 2-0. Now 3-0. Strike down the middle. 3-1 now. Ramstack getting her signs, trying to stay warm, trying to stay active. Germantown in their road blacks here at home. It's pretty much their custom uniform. The black uniform,
Second,
blue letters with gold trim.
Emily Hansen.
It's Emily Hansen. Berge on first after the walk. Anticipate her going. There she goes. Ball taken for a strike. Ball gets away from second. They're going to send her to third. She's going to get in there. Ball trickled away from Ballseger. Ballseger came up. The ball skipped off her glove. And as Sarah Nassif went over to back it up, it trickled to her left. So she was running to her right, and it trickled back behind her. So she went and grabbed it. Her throw to third was late, and now falls with a runner on third, nobody out as Hansen drives one into left field. Ballsinger goes to her knees, makes the stop. Great play, Maddie.
Batting third, number 21.
And the throw to first just a bit low. But in the end, all that matters right now is there's a runner on first, nobody out, and Falls is on the board already, 2 batters in. Alyssa Brittman, she drives one down the left field line, twisting, fair ball down the line. Hansen heading to third, there's gonna be a play. She's in there. Close play, but Hansen able to get in there as Brittman, the lefty, hit one down the left field line, twisted away, and just out of the reach of Emmy Coultier. She fired a perfect throw into third, but the ball and the runner all arrived same time, and Hansen slid under it. Still nobody out. Second and third for the Falls. Sam Heath, third baseman. Ball in inside. 1-0 the count. Does that make it better when you put it out there so everybody can see it?
I mean, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do it.
2-0 now. So much was happening. I couldn't. Thought I had it all set. Felt great, and now you just came and rained on my parade. 2-0 the count. Strike down the middle to Heath. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good drop ball by Ramstack. Runs it back even. 2-2 the count. Gary's popping around on the cameras. 2-2 pitch from Ramstack. Just outside. Everybody kind of held their collective breath. We've run it full. Again, nobody out. Second, third. A run in for Falls. 3-2 pitch. German foul. And then you got top of Sam's foot. There. 3-2 pitch. Taken low and they're loaded. Tried that drop ball that she was so successful with before. This time Heath took it low and the bases are loaded. No one is out. Abby Bosch stepping in. Abby's made her way over to shortstop this year. She's been a heck of a glove. Primarily second, if I recall. She takes a strike right down the middle. Oh, 1 pitch. Jam job down the left field line. Twisting foul. Quick shout out. We got a legend in the house. In and on the premises. Abby Bosch, 0-2, takes it low. Werner goes down and grabs it. Hello, Mary Nassif in West Virginia. Pitch taken outside. It's 2-2. Thanks for checking in. First question Coach Lou asks me. He doesn't say hi. He doesn't. He's like, "You got a hat?" Always looking out for me. He is the best, folks. If you don't know Lou, you should get to know him. If you do, you know what I'm talking about. He is the absolute best.
Lou Santacola, head coach at Menomonee Falls.
Yeah.
Great, great friend of W7, I can tell you that.
3-2 pitch. Back to the circle. They got one. Everybody's back. Boy, Ramstack had opportunities all around. Everybody took off. She made a great play. She looked at third.
Number 17, the first
Nothing there. I think she still had an opportunity at first. But nonetheless, she gets the first out of the inning.
Coach, is the play there for third base to sprint to the bag rather than going in, because she clearly wasn't going to get it?
The natural reaction, though, is to break
Go
toward the
toward the
ball.
ball.
So I get that. Yeah, and then if you can get back, and obviously she couldn't, as Caitlin Conroy steps into the box.
Again, easy to say sitting here.
Yeah, your first reaction is to go toward the ball. But credit to Nicole. She looked third, get that lead runner right away.
Well,
Ball
that's
high.
a senior. Ramstack knows what she's doing.
Right, and had she looked, didn't see it. If she would have gone to first, they had her dead to rights, because that runner at first always gets that bigger lead because everybody forgets about that runner. Strike at the knees. 2-1 now. And that's why with 2 outs and bases loaded, if you're in a tough situation, say you've got the 3-hitter, one of your big hitters up, say Maddie for Germantown, I'd throw behind at first and try to pick the runner up. 2-2. I like to throw behind because that runner on first, everybody forgets about, and you think, oh, they'll just you're letting the run score. Well, if you do it quick enough and get that out before that runner scores from third, you can get out of a jam. Of course, if you don't, you're giving up a run. Swing and a miss.
Took her up the ladder. Nice pitch by Ramstack.
Nicole looking to get out of a big, ugly mess. It was bases loaded, nobody out, with a run in already, and now she's got it 2 away. But her work's not done.
No.
Chloe Bosch stepping in.
Chloe knows softball. Get ready.
Chloe up the middle, Ballsinger diving attempt, not there. 2 runs are going to score. Great attempt by Maddie. Ballsinger dove for it, but couldn't get to it. 2-run score and falls. With a 2-out, 2-run single by Chloe Bosch and the Phoenix. Up 3-0. But they're not done. Still got damage out there. And here's Amaya Marshall Johnson. That's getting your letters worth right there on that jersey. She pops it down the right field line foul. We were actually watching to see if it hit the pole. That's what the delay was.
I know. I was looking to hit the pole. Coach Coles is probably here today, but a great friend of ours. That's Amaya's dad.
Yeah, we get these 2 teams together. We've got a lot of people out there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of friends here.
A lot of supporters of W7, and we thank you all. Driven into right center. I don't know if anybody's getting there. They won't. 1 runs in. They're going to send Bosch. Nope, they're going to hold her up. Amaya Johnson with a 2-out double. Chloe, they were thinking about sending her, but a great job in center field by Skylar Brill to get that ball in to hold it to 1. And our score now 4-0 Phoenix. But yet, the damage again, not done. Danica Berge stepping in, the catcher. Single here will bring in 2. Ball high. This is tough for Nicole. I mean, it is cold and windy. The wind's blowing out again. Not quite as brisk as the other day, but it is gusting probably stronger than it was the other day. Hard toward the right field corner. Hallie Bowles in right field today.
Pookie in right.
Ball high, 3-0. Top of the order, and the one that started it all, Michaela Berge on deck.
Coach, one thing that makes Falls just so hard to beat is they're so disciplined. They run the bases so well. It sounds fundamental and basic, but it is.
It's what they do. They do everything very, very well, and you're not going to win if you're relying on their mistakes, because they just don't make a lot. You have 5 on the scoreboard. It is only 4. Strike 2, catches the corner.
By the way, we have now alerted the players that when the light comes on the camera that they're live. So
it's lights on.
It's on now. It's all on now.
3-2 pitch.
New feature we added this year.
Swing and a miss.
Nice off speed by Ramstack.
Sponsored by W7. They're sponsored by Jolly Good Soda. The Phoenix score 4, and after 1/2 inning, Falls 4 with your Warhawks coming to bat here on GT.
Bottom of the first, 4 big runs for Menomonee Falls in the top half. See what Germantown can answer here in the bottom half of the first. Warhawks coming in undefeated and getting a challenge right off the bat. Here's your starting lineup for Germantown leading off. In left field, Emmy Coulter hitting second. the pitcher, Nicole Ramstack, hitting third. At first base, number 17, Kayla Price. Hitting in the cleanup spot, center fielder Skylar Brill. Hitting fifth as a shortstop, Maddie Ballseeger. Hitting sixth. She's not the pitcher, but first base, I guess that's what that means.
Yes.
Hitting sixth is Leah Hines at first base. Hitting seventh is the catcher, Madison Warner. Hitting eighth is second base, Sarah Nassif. Taylor Wilson is the designated player, and Hallie Bowles is the flex. So for Germantown, Coulter, Ramstack, Price, Brill, Ballseeger, Hines, Warner, Nassif, and Bowles, with Taylor Wilson as the designated player.
Whew.
That's your starting lineup.
Had to get a little run in.
I see. Where'd you go?
Well, I just want to get a quick run in between innings.
Left fielder.
Trying to stay in shape, keep my
Emmy Coulter.
slim figure.
Girlish figure.
I had to run to the car, get hat and gloves.
Baby. Nicole Ramstack doesn't need hat and gloves, I'll tell you that.
She's tougher than both of us.
I owe Nicole a W7 t-shirt. She won our trivia contest on Saturday. She was the only one that knew where the name W7 came from. Nobody else knew. Sarah didn't know.
Oh, boy. Well, if she wasn't our intern, we'd
What
fire
have we been doing?
Well, telling people they finally listen to us. They don't listen to us, and that's what we've told them not to do. Strike.
Sound like you're out of breath.
We're under. No, I'm good. I'm good. Feeling good, Billy Ray.
I assume you would have run the balls and strikes here. That's just not really my thing.
I don't know if my shot foul. 0-2. In the circle today for Falls. The one
Nimick.
affectionately known as Spicy Mustard. Kaylee Nimick. And that fastball has picked up some juice over the offseason. 0-2, taken low.
Little known fact, Kaylee has a little sister coming up. Maeve Nimick, you know what we're going to call her? Dijon.
That poor child. 1-2 the count. Phoenix scoring 4 in the top of the first. Popped. It's going to stay on the infield. Nimick's going to take it
Nice
herself.
play, Kaylee. So Kaylee is spicy mustard in the spring, and then in the fall during golf she changes to honey mustard.
Because it's just a different atmosphere, different game.
and
It's a
she's
lot
just-
smoother.
She's very,
It's just-
very sweet.
Of course. One away. With the camera angle, you might not be. That ball went straight up, and on a normal day, I think it's a catcher's play. But with this wind, blew it out towards Kaylee, and she took care of it.
Nicole Ramstack at the plate.
Two 2-0 now. Ooh. Did you change that?
What?
Or does Falls not fit?
Yeah, I didn't change it.
Okay, then Falls doesn't fit. I had Falls originally. It's grounded to short. Pick, throw, got her. Nicely done, Abby Bosch. 2 away.
Now up, the third baseman, number 17.
You had the color.
Price.
Pretty decent color.
Price.
Kayla Price at third today. And hitting third. Stepping into the box. 2 away.
I keep thinking I'm going to see Maddie Ballseeger there in the 3 spot. I don't know why I think that. That is incorrect.
Strike at the knees. Changing things up today. Maddie actually hitting 5th. As Skylar Brill's waiting on deck. Jam job to third. Pick throw, got her. No easy 1-2-3 inning for Spicy Mustard. And after one complete, your Warhawks trail the Phoenix of Menomonee Falls 4-0 here on W7, sponsored as always by our good friends at Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There's some of that delicious looking Jolly Good Soda on the screen.
Second inning for the Phoenix, number 38.
As we're
Michaela
back
Berge.
where we started today. At the top, Michaela Berge, who walked, stole second, got the third as the ball skipped away from Balsiger, and scored on the ground ball to short by Emily Hansen. So that started a 4-run first, and the Phoenix up 4-0. Bunt right in front of the plate. Spun back. It's a fair ball. It's going to be a hit. Werner pounced right away, and that backspin came right back to her. It stayed fair. Umpire right there to call it. And just like that, Berge's on,
Number 5.
causing problems, just like Sweet Lou used to do at second. She would lead off and do the same old, same old. And she was a headache for 4 years, let me tell you. In the best possible way as Hansen shows bunt. Great throw. Ooh.
Almost took her head off.
Plenty of juice on that throw. It just sailed a little bit.
Careful, Michaela.
As Michaela goes in. Again, ball, runner, defender, all showing up at the same time. Pitch was down the middle, so that was strike one. Runner on second now. Hansen might show bunt again. Nope, they're going to let her swing away. 1-1. Take off like 4 layers.
With these extra gloves.
Oh, the fun we have. I wish we could have cameras on us without seeing our stupidity.
Oh,
Nah, it's probably best.
nobody wants that.
What if you would have taken this to here?
I thought about that, but then I thought you'd have no view down the line at all.
Well, we don't have much anyway, so.
Well, then
Ball
you have
low.
none.
True, true.
What we're describing makes great TV here, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it does. But we can talk. We can produce this in 3-1 the count. Runner on second, nobody out. Hansen takes one right down the middle. It's 3-2. Emily Hansen, daughter of Coach Pat Hansen, third base coach for the Phoenix. Known Pat for many a year. Former baseball coach at Menomonee Falls. Won a state title. Might have even been 2. He knows his stuff, let's put it that way. Shot up the middle, base hit. Berge's going to stop at third. The throw is cut off by Ramstick. And Falls continues to do damage. Hansen rocks one up the middle.
Boy, they brought their bats with them today, didn't they, Coach?
Yeah, it might be cold out here, but they are plenty warm. First and third, we're going to get a pinch runner, not a courtesy. I heard pinch. Let's see who Coach Lou goes with. I'm trying to find their lineup. Here it is. As everybody's scrambling in the dugout. Looks like number 20. Nope, can't be 20. What is that, 28 down there? Can you see that? They might have 2 20s. Because Abby Bosch wears number 20, and that sure looks like a number 20, doesn't it?
I doubt they have 2 20s.
Well, that makes 40. You know what? That's going to be number 28 right here. Ava Grutza. And she steals second.
Wouldn't make a lot of sense. Everybody's number 7. I don't know. That's weird.
It could happen.
It could.
Ava's down at second, third, still nobody out. Ball high. Oh, what did High hit? Don't want to do that. 2-0, nobody out. Falls just continues to put the pressure on the Warhawks. Driven into left base hit. 1 run's going to score. Grutz just got in there at third. It's a really nice pick and throw by Emmy in left.
Number 44, Sam Heath.
But another base hit as Alyssa Brittman has 2 of them now. First and third, 5-0. Here's Sam Heath. Sam called time, wants to talk to Coach Hansen.
Sam can rake, I'll tell you that.
She's like, how far should
Should
I
I
hit
hit
this
it like
one?
way over the fence or just kind of over the fence?
Should I hit towards right where the wind's blowing? Or?
Right.
Actually, the call is probably to see what they're going to do with first and third and no one out. See how they want to play this. Warhawks trail 5-0 as the bats have shown up for Falls. Showing bunt, pulling back. They're going to let her jog down to third.
Again, just what we're saying, Coach, just all the little things. I mean, that's what Coach Hansen does, Coach Langer, Coach Santacola. I mean, it's just all these little things, and they roll into one big thing, which makes them who they are.
Right. I don't know if you were watching Alyssa Brittman there. She was kind of trotting, like laughing almost, like, look at me, look at me, look at me, daring the throw, trying to get that throw down to second so the run could score from third. Didn't happen, but it's still funny to watch.
I don't know if I'd make Madison Warner mad. That probably wouldn't be something I would do.
No, but it was the call. It was just, that was the design play because then she was going to just kind of throw on the brakes. 2-0. Just out in front of it is Heath. 2-1 as she hits it foul. Top of the second, 5-0 Falls.
Everybody, John Klein checking in.
Kleiner.
He's actually home today, fractured ankle and rib.
Oh!
Sorry, big boy. Hope you're doing okay. Take it easy.
Shot up the middle. Ballsiger picks, throws to first, gets the
Smart.
runner, coming to third, and the runner goes back. Great base running. Great base running by Alyssa Brittman. She started to go towards third, and as soon as she saw that great throw from Leah Hines, she got back to the bag and went in standing up. Well done. But not before yet another run scores, and it's 6-0. Maddie with a nice throw to first.
We did a poll today on Instagram. It was about a 50-50 split
Yeah, I
between
saw
the
that.
two on who's going to win tonight.
Strike at the letter, just below the letters, I should say. Wow. Kleiner, get better.
Yeah, so
Very
John
surprised,
Klein,
yeah, not to see him today, but that makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah, he is Mr. Menomonee Falls photographer.
And he does outstanding work.
He is amazing.
I don't want to say it's better than Dave Beasley, but he does outstanding work.
Well, I mean, he's a
he's a big
he's
time.
a pro.
He's
I
a
mean,
pro's pro.
Yeah.
I think Dave looked at the forecast and said, you know what, it's really warm in here. He's
It's going
no
to be a
dummy.
hard pass for me.
1-1 the count. Shot up the middle. That's going to score Brittman. And the bats continue to stay warm here in Germantown for the Falls as Abby Bosch singles up the middle. And Gary, if you noticed, everything has been middle.
Yes.
Other
Line
than
drive.
Brittman's doubled on the left field line, everything's been middle. And it looks like we got a timeout in center field. I think there is a puddle of water that Skylar Brill stepped in, and she's trying to clean off her shoe or get it out of the puddle. We're not sure. It might be stuck in mud, honestly. I mean, she's doing everything. It's really tough for outfielders because you get moving out there and it's just splash, and you get stuck, and the ball will bounce into one of the divots and go around you, behind you, over you. It's crazy.
You know, we were at Watertown Saturday. It was perfect weather, but I mean, there was an inch of rain the night before. The parents got it all cleared off, but the outfield was just soup out there.
It's just not good, and yeah, it's just not good.
We had a lot of fun with Watertown this weekend.
How was Mullins?
Amazing.
So jealous. Good drop by Nicole.
Yeah, the Watertown girls gave Sarah and I both a gift card to Mullins to go get dessert after the game, and I absolutely took them up on that and went and had that.
Yeah, I had a family commitment. I couldn't make it, so Sarah got to eat my stead. 0-2 pitch,
That's
hit
two.
to second. Nassif, Ballsiger, throw to first. Safe at first. Nice feed from Sarah to Maddie.
22, the designated player.
Get to lead runner. So 2 away. Runner stays at first, that runner. Hustling down the line, Caitlin Conroy. Here's Chloe Bosch.
Watch out.
She did the 2-out damage in the first. Looked like Ramstack might get out of it. It was bases loaded, nobody out. Then she got the next 2. Runner goes. I don't think Werner saw that at first.
Reminder on the other W7 channel today, it is Bayport and De Pere. Connor Du Bois, live from De Pere. I'll tell you what, Coach, Bayport's undefeated, and they were so excited to hear that we were going to do their game today. I mean, they were all over. If you saw social media, they posted it everywhere. The W7 is coming to do their game.
Driven up the middle, another base hit. That's going to make it 8-0. As Conroy comes all the way around on the Bosch single.
Number 34, the center fielder, Amaya Marshall-Johnson.
8-0. Amaya Marshall-Johnson coming up. Marshall-Johnson, runner on first, 2 away, top of the second. Falls matching 4 spots in each of the first 2 innings. Coach Hansen running through the signs. Amaya says, okay, I'm ready to roll.
I assume Coach Hansen was a heck of a baseball player.
He was, well, his son was too. And that's hit into center, coming on and making the catch.
Skylar Brill on the catch.
But again, another 4 spot for Falls. And after 1.5 from Kurt Raguzzi Field in Germantown, your Warhawks trail 8-0 to the Falls Phoenix here on W7, sponsored by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There's a look inside the Germantown dugout. They trail 8-0. We check between innings as Skylar Brill's going to lead off for the Warhawks. We asked Skylar what happened, and sure enough, we were right, Gary. Her shoe got stuck out there. It got stuck in the mud as she was coming in to make the play. So she had to go back, get the shoe on, get it out of the divot, and then clean it off and put it back on. And oh, by the way, keep playing softball.
So I guess we just go with Shoeless Guy from now on.
Leading off for the Warhawks.
And speaking of Skylar Brill, she's going to lead it off here in the second, followed by Balsiger and Hines. Warhawks trail 8-0. Got to get something going. And the way Kaylee looks in the circle, she's really gotten better from last year.
She got a great first inning.
I mean, that fastball's really picked up some steam. Of course, she comes out with a changeup.
Smart.
One and one the count. Eight nothing Falls. 4 spots in each of the first 2 innings. Have already sent 17 hitters up. But this offensive Germantown can get back in a hurry. But
Nimick calls it.
that's 2 plays. You never see the pitcher make plays. She's made 2.
Well, Kaylee's not just any ordinary pitcher.
Now batting
Right.
number 2
Great
to the
point.
I mean, just a
Maddie
tremendous
Balsiger.
athlete.
Here's Balsiger. Maddie at short, as we mentioned today. And as we were talking, she's quite happy to be at shortstop and not have to deal with the mud.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss. Couple of sophomores facing each other. Am I correct on that? Right? Kaylee's a sophomore as well?
Yes, Kaylee is a sophomore.
That's what I thought. So they're going to do this for 4 years, huh?
Yes.
This will be just anywhere at least 8 matchups of fun. Balsinger rips it foul. Look out, Leah.
Leah got right out of the way on that one.
Showing her quickness. Like, I'm getting out of the way of this. 0-2 the count.
Not a base runner yet for Germantown. Again, popped up.
How did Maddie get to that rise? Wow, that was, it goes down as an F6. And what I don't think people could really see, but from our angle here, that was a great rise ball that Maddie somehow got to. By the time she got to it, it was about at her nose, and that is not easy to do. That just shows the bat speed Maddie brings to the box.
God, she's just amazing.
Really, I mean, it goes as a F6, but man alive, that was a great swing. And that one's hit the third, kicked. So Germantown's gonna have their first base runner. The Sam Heat, the ball came up on Sam, and
Now batting.
they get their first base runner.
0-0, the catcher, Madison Werner.
So here's 0-0, Madison Werner, a catcher. See if that can open up the door a little bit. Sarah Nasef will hit if somebody reaches, if Madison can reach, I should say. As the first swing is ripped foul. Runner on, the first one of the day for Germantown. 2 away, though. 0-1 pitch. Shot foul again. You know, Germantown doesn't go up there looking for walks. They got a bat in their hands, and they're ready to use it.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Kaylee's not going to miss too many. I mean, she is pounding the strike zone today. We don't have a game changer, though, do we, today?
Yeah, we do.
All right. We can get some numbers.
Yep, we will.
I just kind of threw you out there, didn't I?
No, no worries. Starting to sound like my boss at work.
Oh, we have this backward. I think we talked about this last year, how they
It's
have
all
backwards. Yeah, it's a little screwy.
It's almost like it's a European company trying to get cricket on.
Right. Jam job popped up. They had a meeting in Phoenix just inside the line. Thankfully, nobody collided. There were 4 players within about 3 feet of each other when you add Madison Werner there. Plus, you had catcher first and pitcher, and everybody sprinting after the ball. One-two pitch. Nimick's looking, waiting. Now she's got her sign. She's ready. She rocks. She fires. Shot right at second. That ball was smoked by Werner, but right into the glove of Emily Hansen. And after 2 complete, falls up 8-0. You're watching W7 with Gary Whipperman. I'm Ed Rowie.
Hi, I'm Nadia Connor. Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on getting 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congrats to W7 on 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, for reaching 10,000 followers on social media.
Congratulations, W7, on 10,000 followers on social media. Keep up the good work.
Keep up the great work and everything you do for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
Keep up the great work for the girls.
For the girls.
For the girls.
Keep up the great work. For the girls! For the girls!
Live look inside the Falls dugout. 8-0. The lights on. They're dancing. Obviously, Coach Hansen is much tougher than we are, Gary. He's only got a couple of layers on.
Defensive changes for Harsh. In the circle, pitching number 5, Sarah Nasef.
We got a few changes as Sarah
Second
Nasef
base, number 10, Nicole Ramstack.
and Nicole Ramstack switch spots. So
Leading off, the
Ramstack,
top of the third for the Phoenix,
at the
number
moment, her day
46,
appears to be done in the circle.
Annika Berge.
And stepping in to pitch will be Sarah Nasef. Now, Gary, we got handed some intel. I like this.
This is really interesting.
Last year, Germantown's first game played was April 27th. They are 8 in already, and it's April 25th. Right? No. Yeah,
Yes.
is this game number 8, right?
Yes. No, for Germantown, it's like game 5. They're 4-0, I believe.
Yeah, and then, well, they had the 2 that were partial rainouts, so they had shot into left field. The bats stay hot. Danica Berge starts the third the way it started all day. What do we have there?
Number 38 left fielder.
So the first game was played April 27th. The game time temperature, 52 and windy. I love this intel. This is great.
And today they play Menomonee Falls on April 25th. Game time temperature was 47 degrees and windy.
And the real feel is considerably lower as throwing in. And great throw. Werner to Ballsinger, and 1 out as Danica Berge trying to steal gets caught.
I told you not to make her mad.
That was a seed down to second.
That's for that laugh and the last time she went down. Madison takes that stuff personally.
Well, that first game last year was 13-3. Gary and I were there.
Germantown
over
13-3.
Brook Central. Yep. Germantown won that game 13-3 over Brook Central. Ball away. And this, you would have thought that we might see a little more. I'm tired of this weather and everything, but last year Germantown lost both games to Falls.
10-6.
Both were 10-6.
Both games. That's crazy.
So what that tells you is a few things. One, Falls has the leg up right now and a good rivalry, but 2, the bats of Germantown are going to wake up and they're going to start swinging. So don't go anywhere as that one's driven into left. Going back on it.
Whoa!
Great catch! What a play! Coultier in left.
Number 5, second base.
Out of way, Emmy.
Emmy Coultier going back through the glove up just in time to make the play. And there's 2 out now.
That's a nice grab by Emmy.
Let's take that off, that off, that off. What a play. Great job, Emmy. Here's Emily Hansen. And you need plays like that. So you've had a great throw from Madison behind the plate, a perfect throw, and then a great play in left. If you're going to chip away, you need to make plays. And with 2 outs here in the third, that's what they got. Strike at the knees on Hansen. 1-1 the count. We're a little slow on the balls and strikes and adjusting the scoreboard. If for no other reason, we're trying to stay warm, keep our hands warm. And even when we're pushing the buttons, we can't feel the buttons. As that one's off the end of the bat to Ramstack. 4-3 ground out and a shutdown inning courtesy of some glove work for the Warhawks. After 2.5. Here on GTV, Warhawks trail 8-0. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Defensive change for the Phoenix, now catching and batting.
Bottom of 3.
45, Cindy Sullivan.
Little whiz kid break in between
Miss the
innings.
Whiz Kid. I miss her already.
Sarah Nassif into the box.
And Natalie McNeil also in that little video.
Yep,
Natalie just announced that she's going to transfer to University of Wisconsin Green Bay.
And as I said to you off air, I love that fit. I think it's an absolutely perfect fit.
It's perfect.
Sarah takes it inside.
She's a hard-nosed player. Borseth is a hard-nosed coach, and they play a hard-nosed physical basketball. Natalie will love it. Nat, keep an eye on that Kondrakowicz kid up there, though. She's trouble. And Maddie Schreiber, too.
Strike. Fastball down the middle. Got by Sarah a little late. Like we talked about last inning, Gary, Sarah stepped into the circle, picking up her teammate. Nicole made a nice play. You had a nice play by Coltier in left. You need to make plays. They made them. Now let's see if the bats can get going. 2-2 the count.
I guarantee you, Grandma's sending love from West Virginia right now. Good vibes coming Sarah's way.
She's going to have to send a lot of vibes because right now the mustard is extra spicy.
Yes.
Shot foul.
Fun fact about Sarah, you
Ooh.
probably didn't know, that Grandma Nassif told me. Sarah was actually named after her grandmother, or after a great-grandmother, and she was a famous swim coach. How about that?
All right. 2-2. Change up, dribble down the line. It's going to be a tough play to get her. They do. Great play at third by Sam Heath. She charged the slow roller, and on a bang-bang play, Nassif is out. Boy, that could have gone either way.
Uh-oh, legend alert. Legend is in the house.
Yeah, oh, you didn't hear me say that before,
I
did you?
did not know that.
Yeah, he is here. Tucked away in the corner of the bleachers on fall side. His Ramstack pops it up down
Oh, there he
right
is.
field line and foul. 0-1 pitch. I'm a little ahead of myself here. I'm counting pitches already. Coulter on deck. One and one the count. Popped up, Hanson going out. That one drops for a hit, and oh, now they're in a rundown, and they're gonna throw back behind, and she's safe. A little dance step from Taylor Wilson. The bloop just out of the reach of Emily Hanson. They threw into second.
Now batting for
Wilson
the Wilhawks,
rounded
number
first, was
25,
about
left
halfway
fielder
to second,
Coulter.
threw on the brakes, sprinted back. She had to adjust her helmet. Throw was low. Caitlin Conroy went to the seat of her pants to make the catch, and as she reached back to tag, she missed a dancing Taylor Wilson. So Wilson on, and the top of the order, Coulter, who popped a spicy mustard. Kaylee Nimick in the circle, takes a strike down the middle.
Chippewa Falls leading Marshfield 6-1. Tell you what, the Chippewa Falls team is a good team. Hannah Aldrich is a heck of a pitcher. That game is at the top of the sixth.
Swing and a miss, but it's going to get by the catch. No. And Wilson didn't go, and now she's going. Now there's going to be a play, and she's going to be out.
You guys do it. Hey.
Hartford leading 8-1 after 2.
This is your warning. One more and you're out of here. You heard me.
1 out.
Shouldn't you be over there watching your daughter, by the way?
2 outs now.
2 outs. Getting a little spicy.
Yeah, speaking of, yeah.
Sidelines.
Ball got by the catcher. I think they made a change. I don't think that's Danica anymore. We'll have to check on that. We missed who it was. Climbing the ladder, getting the strikeout. And after 3 complete, Falls 8-0 over Germantown. Here on W7, as always, sponsored by our great friends, Jolly Good Soda. Put the pop back in Wisconsin.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
I forgot a mask.
Okay, go get one.
Give me one too while you're at it.
Here. Talk to the vlog.
What is this thing? Woo! How do I? Whoa. Sorry. Hey, vlog. Wait, do I go like this? No, that's there. Hey, vlog. You're in my car. It says Go G-Town in the back. We got all of our stuff.
We can't break up Natalie Paul's
Right.
skill.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff back there.
Nat. Shot. Look out!
Hello.
Remember, I talked about those screens, huh? That's why you need those screens. That one was headed right into Germantown's dugout. Alyssa Brittman, 2 for 2. Double, an RBI, a stolen base. It's been a busy day as she grounds it to short. Ball comes up on Ballsinger. She's going to reach.
Seeger.
I did not say Sigger. No, it's Sigger.
It's Seeger.
Yeah, Sigger.
Seeger.
Not Bob. Ballsinger.
Okay, so
We
it's not,
did so
it's
for
not
2
Bob
years.
Seeger.
No, for 2 years we've been saying Ballsinger.
There's no N in it, though.
There's
That's
no
the thing.
N. That's a, but
So we're not the smartest guys. I mean, which is never a display.
well, you guys already knew that. But yes, so then it was explained to us. We're like, okay, Ballsinger.
I thought you said Ball Seeger, so I called her Ball Seeger.
Well, Bob's not here. Strike on the
Call her
corner.
Bob Seeger.
Nonetheless, the ball came up on Maddie.
Yeah,
Just take it out of
let's
there.
go with Maddie.
Just go with Maddie. And, yeah, she's checking her hand out. She was right in perfect position, but the dirt is starting to get beat up out there just from all the base runners. And came up on her. And Brittman was able to reach. Sam Heath now in the hole, 0-2. A walk, run scored, and a grounder to short for Heath. Change up low.
You know what's scary is Falls being this good this early in the season, because typically Lou does a lot of kind of playing around with things, and then they get better as the season goes along.
Yeah.
If they're going to get way better than this as the season goes along, watch out.
1-2 change. Hit the third, throw to second. They'll get the lead runner. Nice job. Nice change up there.
Number 20, the shortstop.
As we are about ready to blow away, and at this point, maybe that's not a bad thing. I keep forgetting I have a headset on. I was trying to hold everything down. Forget it. If he wants to go, let it go. Here we go. Here's Abby Bosch. She takes a strike at the corner. Abby lined it up the middle, but was caught by Ramsteck, then in the circle. So she's 1 for 2 with a single. 1 away here in the fourth. Shot to third, hits out the glove. Throw to second for 1. To first, not in time, but Kayla Price staying with the play.
Number 17, first base.
Tell you what, Caleb better keep her head on a swivel over there on that hot corner.
Well, you know, it's that was a missile hit at her, and when your hands being so cold, I mean, we're just trying to push simple buttons and can't. Can you imagine having a glove?
No.
Oh. Nonetheless, she stayed with it real well, made the play. Now there's 2 away. Swing and a miss. Conroy. 2 away. If Caitlin reaches, Chloe Bosch on deck. Caitlin 0 for 2. Scored a run, stole a base, and she dribbles it out in front of the circle. Naisif, pick, throw, and got her. Quick inning for Sarah. So they're getting the shutdown innings. Now the bats need to come alive for Germantown. 2, 3, 4 due up. After 3.5, falls up 8-0. Look inside the Germantown dugout. Bats need to wake up. They are trailing 8-0. 2-3-4 due up.
Number 10, Nicole Ramstad.
Ramstack, Price, and Brill. And if anybody reaches, Maddie Balsiger.
Over to see our good buddy Larry Klein in the house here, taking it in person. So he's working third shift now, so he can go home, sleep a couple hours, and watch some softball. Love
Perfect.
that.
Strike on the inside corner.
Put that the other way around. Watch softball, sleep a couple hours, then go to work.
Ramstack grounded to short last time up. Smokes it foul. Now 0-2. Right on it as it goes straight back behind. So you played with the depth. Is that what you did there? So we got first and third in view.
Yeah, I used the wide angle lens.
Going wide, okay.
And I figured people want to see first and third base, so call me crazy, but
1-2.
Hartford leading 11-1 in the sixth.
Strike three. Ramstack went after that low fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. And one away now. Here's Kayla Price, the third baseman. She grounded to her counterpart at third. Sam Heath, her last time up.
Bottom of the fourth, Kenosha Bradford 6, Franklin 0.
Stick around when this one's done. We'll have our Jolly Good Soda player of the game.
Also in the bottom of the fourth, Kettle Moraine 5, Mukwonago 0.
You got a chance to see Kettle Moraine over the weekend?
I did. Didn't play their best game, I would say. I think they're capable of a lot more. They just weren't on their best game. And I think they would all agree with that. But nonetheless, great to see them. They did get the, they got punished because they didn't get excited for our cameras. So
yes, I did see that.
I had to give them the Rick Astley, never going to give you up thing.
Popped up. Going out is Hansen. Can she get to it? Nope. Germantown with 2 hits today, and both have been bloops just out of the reach of Emily Hansen.
Number 14, center fielder Skylar Brill.
So 1 base runner on, 1 base hitter. Oh, that just sounded horrible. 1 hitter out, so 1 away, run on. Skylar Brill.
Cedarburg 5, Slinger 0. That's in the bottom of the third.
Shot to third.
Nice.
Backhand play and throw. Got her. Runner's going to get all the way over. Boy, if she picks it cleanly, she reached in to make the throw. That's she being Conroy at first. She wanted to make that throw, and as she reached in, slipped out of her hand. Going to have a conversation here. They're going to see if she dropped it before making that transfer attempt. And they're going to discuss it, but I'm going to say this doesn't change because it sure looked like she made the play.
Number 2, shortstop Maddie Balsiger.
Peyton Monticelli's given up 1 hit so far. 5 strikeouts after 3. They lead Slinger. Cedarburg does 5-0. On the other W7 network, Bayport and De Pere. Bayport leading 8-2 in the top of the fourth.
Runner on third, 2 away. Here's Balsiger. Last time up, she popped down the third base line. She pops it up. Hansen going out. And the ball's going to drop. Little confusion at third base as Kayla Price went back to tag up
Leah Hines.
with 2 outs. But she's able to score as Balsinger finds some grass. And the third hit of the day for Germantown. 3 the exact same way, just out of the reach of poor Emily Hansen. But the Warhawks will take it, and it's 8-1. There goes Balsinger. She's going to get in there. Throw. Nice backup, Emily Hansen.
There's no N in Balsinger.
I didn't say
You said Balsinger.
I said Balsinger. I'm positive.
I don't know. Thought I heard an N sound in there.
I can barely speak.
Well,
I
that's
can't get to
probably
the...
that's probably part of it.
ball on that count. So ball Siggers, Maddie's at second.
Maddie's at second.
Ball in the dirt, trickles away. She thought about going to third, but she's in scoring position. Decides to throw on the brakes and stays right where she's at. 2-0 now. Hines reached on an error last time up. Chase the high fastball, 2-1. Leah last time on W7 hit herself a 3-run home run just to the right of the scoreboard. She gets hit by a pitch.
0-0, the catcher, Madison Warner.
So here's Werner, first and second, 2 away. Little rally here for Germantown, and they needed it. Dugouts come alive. You can hear them. And now Werner with a chance to chip away at this 8-1 deficit. Oh, 0-1. 0-1 the count. Popped up, out of play. 0-2 now. Mustard went back to the cheese, to this extra spice. With her, there's no cheese. It's all mustard. She went back to the spice and pounding the strike zone with her fastball.
8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Menomonee Falls, 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Germantown.
Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night as Werner couldn't catch up to the fastball. Germantown's on the board. And after 4 complete, your Warhawks here on GTV trail 8-1. Here on GTV, as always, sponsored by our friends at W7. Produced by W7, our friends at Jolly Good Soda. Now my brain's frozen. You could have kept the music going. There's a look inside the dugout. Let's see. There we go. Top of 5. As I was saying, hard to speak, and yeah, hands are numb, jaws are frozen. It is not warm out here. Hit up the middle. Sarah throws the glove at it, knocks it down, stays with it, makes the throw. Is Chloe Bosch. Hits a rocket, but Sarah Nassif makes the play. 1 away.
Number 34, the center fielder, Amaya Marshall Johnson.
Here's Marshall Johnson.
Well, Nassif has won 2 1/3 now. No runs allowed after 8 runs in the first 2 innings for Menomonee Falls off Nicole Ramstack.
Dribbled to short. Ballsigger throws and gets her. 2 away.
Number 45, the catcher, Sydney Belifus.
And there we go. We do have a new catcher, and that's Sydney Balfus.
Balfus.
It's my favorite. So we can go back and talk about that play where Sid had the ball hit off her glove. Trickles away as Wilson was on first. She takes off late towards second. Balfus makes a perfect throw to get Wilson. And that play was the second out of the third inning as she drives one into center.
Skylar country.
She keeps her feet out of the mud, makes the play in a quick 1-2-3 inning. Sarah Nassif has stepped into the circle and settled down the Warhawks. They still trail 8-1 after 4.5. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the fifth. It's getting late. And the Bats are going to have to pick up. They were able to put a run across the board in the bottom of the fourth. They can't do it one time, but there's no other way to do it. You're going to have to chip away one at a time, and Sarah Nassif is just the one to start it. Here on GTV.
Off for the Warhawks, the pitcher number 5, Sarah Nassif.
And if you are a Falls supporter watching this and you hear a lot more towards the Germantown, maybe a little biases, I don't think it's been too strong. If it has been, this is GTV. This is sponsored by Germantown, last year's winner of our homeschool contest. And so this is considered a GTV contest. This is a GTV event. GTV, Germantown TV, is once this softball season is complete, we will have a new one. A new homeschool next year, Random Lake. As we are checking the comments and checking everything that's going on, and who do we got checking in? The Whiz Kid. Hope you're doing great. Stop out when it's nice and warm. Come visit us. Give you a headset.
Whiz. Love you.
Give you a headset. 3-0. So if you're Germantown, you need this. You probably see Nassif take a couple.
Yeah.
Make her throw 2 of them. Her being Kaylee Nimick. She's been on point. And she walks the leadoff batter, Sarah Nassif.
Now batting number 28, the designated player.
Here's Taylor Wilson. She got the first hit of the afternoon for Germantown. All 3 have been bloops over the head of Emily Hansen, not Emily Wilson. Emily Hansen, just out of her reach. Bunt in front of the plate. Nimick throws to first. It's dropped. There's nobody at third. There's going to be a play. She's going to get in. Now the runner heads to second. And just like that, it's second and third and nobody out.
Now batting for the Warhawks. Top of the lineup, number 25, Emmy Coulter.
And here's Emmy Coulter, the top of the order. So it's something you talked about earlier, Gary, something you don't see from Falls too often, and that is physical mistakes. Or mental mistakes. You might see the physical mistakes, and as a coach, you'll take that. But that led to 2 runners on now. The miscommunication, there's another bunt. They look the runner back. They throw, they got poop. There's another error. They're going to throw home, and Nassif is out. So the throw to first skipped into the dirt just like the last one. So Coulter is safe.
Nicole Ramstad.
But on the throw, Nassif tried to score, and she is thrown out. 1 out, first and second.
Nemix, if you're watching, send Dijon over here. We'll get a headset on her.
Strike at the knees to Nicole Ramstack. 0 for 2 with a grounder to short and a strikeout. So some miscommunication by Falls, put runners on second and third, and then don't know if that was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, but Naisif out at the plate. Don't want to make that first out at home and put yourself in trouble when you had Falls in trouble, but that's what happened. Still have 2 on, only 1 out, and 2, 3, 4 up, so still got an opportunity. But you have to wonder if Germantown's going to look back at that one. And now, Ramstack gets hit by a pitch.
So base is loaded now. Getting interesting.
It sure is, and this is what we talked about. I mean, they may have made that first out at home plate, but they still have an opportunity.
Number 17, Kyla Price.
And what you're seeing is Nemec continues to pound the inside zone. That's what she's done. That's why there's been so many pop-ups on the inside. They've been jammed. Well, she's getting a little too far in, and that's a simple case of more than likely it's cold and you're starting to lose your fingertips, the feeling. And she's hit a couple of the last few batters she's hit.
Coach Lou called together the troops, have a little talk with Kaylee.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Well,
Germantown
coming up, you got it's Price, Brill, and Balsiger.
You can't ask for a better situation.
And Leah Hines after that. So you got a lot of firepower coming up to the plate for Germantown.
So Coach Lou went out there to settle his pitcher down. What do you suppose? Just kind of stir up the mustard?
Yeah, stir up the mustard, make it consistent.
Bases loaded, 1 away.
Pour a little extra spice in there. Here we go.
Kayla Price, 1 for 2 with a run scored. She singled her last time up. Change up, strike at the knees, great pitch.
Careful with Price.
Popped up and out of play. Will the wind blow it back? No, it will not. 0-2. Nemec thus far 4 1/3, 4 hits, 1 earned, a walk, 3 strikeouts, sitting at 60 pitches.
Efficient for sure.
0-2 pitch, skips in there, 1-2.
Nice block by Balfour. Sid's such a great catcher.
Veteran dropped to her knees right away when she saw that ball low. 1-2 now. Bases loaded, 1 out. Germantown trails 8-1. Tried the ladder and missed. 2-2. Two and 2 the count. Bases loaded. Rocks, fires, just got a piece of it. Does Price. Nemec reaching for a little extra there.
Look at Kaylee's short sleeves.
She's tougher than us.
She is.
We knew that, though.
Yeah, she's a tough kid.
Oh, the mustard keeps her warm.
Kaylee would be the only player wearing short sleeves. In fact, I think she is.
She definitely is, and you have to wonder how many around the area are in short sleeves. And she's running full. Price, 3-2, 1 out.
Big pitch here.
Brill on deck. 3-2. Hit foul. Kayla walking it off.
Yeah, fouled it off her foot.
Yeah, it came off her knee or foot.
Yeah, take your time, Kayla.
In this cold weather, yeah, take your time. Yeah, she's reached down. It looks like it is the knee.
Yeah, knee.
You know, a spicy mustard with some extra heat on it, and then you foul it off your knee in this weather. It's just bad combo.
Yep.
But she steps back in, full count. Nemec rocks, fires. Strike 3.
Beautiful pitch by Kaylee. Just beautiful.
She caught the corner. She really hit her spot at the right time. Now 2 away.
Number 14, the shortstop, Maddie Bossiger.
But they're not done. Skylar Brill.
Now Skylar Brill.
0 for 2. Reached on an error. And grounded to third.
Mike announced Maddie up. I think he's getting a little anxious. He's ready to see Maddie come and hit next.
Well, yeah, we want to see that. Bases loaded, 2 outs. We want to see Maddie up there. She got to wait her turn.
The big shot loves moments like that. That's why you come out here.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two away. Bases loaded. Key moment. Jam job over,
that's gonna drop.
and it's going to.
Oh, what a catch!
Abby Bosch!
Abby Bosch on the grab. That was a hit, Coach. Abby Bosch just took that away.
What a play to end it.
Katie Stigler, if you're watching, you would be so proud of Abby Bosch on that play.
So a lot of noise, but unable to capitalize are the Warhawks, and after 5 complete, the score remains 8-1 Falls. You're watching W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Marshall girls basketball. W7 is for the girls. If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls volleyball. I'm Lauren Sitter.
I'm Abby Liker.
And W7 is for the girls.
We've reached the 6th. 8-1 Falls. But top of the order due. Michaela Berge, Emily Hansen, and Alyssa Brittman. As Falls looks to add, and now Coach Hansen has become mortal as he's put a coat on.
Oh, there goes his tough guy image down the drain. Coach, that catch by Abby Bosch changed the complexion of this entire game.
That drops, that's 2 runs as runners were on contact, on the move. Then you have an 8-3 with Ballsiger coming up. Boy, that was such a great play. And it looked like the ball wanted to bounce out, and it just kind of hung in there. You've heard the snow cone catch analogy, and that's exactly what it was. It bounced, and it was just sitting there ready to bounce. But it didn't, and it just changed the whole complexion of this afternoon.
Reminder, W7 Live tomorrow, doubleheader day at Brookfield Central. 3 o'clock for Game 1, and then 5 o'clock for Game 2, live from BC. W7 and GTV are live tomorrow.
4-pitch walk.
Emily Hansen.
Four-pitch walk, and the leadoff hitter is on, and she's going to be on the go. I'm putting her on second. Oh, it's against Madison Werner, though. You know, we talked about Maddie being the fastest in the conference. Here's her competition. There it is. There she goes. Werner? Nope, she stopped. Man, this is fun to watch. Oh, they called it high on that pitch. 1-0 the count. Thought that was a strike.
Berge ready to go over at first.
Well, you know she's going at some point. Nope. 1-1.
Oh, snap back throw. Warner, nice throw down.
The game within the game. That's what makes this stuff so great.
Nice throw by Warner.
She's got it. She's got the cannon. Show it off.
Leah Hines, nice tag at first base. Really seamless. That looked very nice.
Change up. Strike 2 at the knees. Hansen takes the signs. Berge takes the signs. Coach Hansen gives the signs. Meanwhile, there she goes. The throw.
Berge wins this one.
Second. Yeah, it didn't look like Madison had a good grip with that pitch.
I wonder why.
It is, yeah. She couldn't really find him. She still got it down there, but Berge steals. Now there's a runner on second. Nobody out. 2 strikes, so Hansen Shot to third. Look the runner back. Here she goes. And throw it third. She's in there.
Great running by Michaela.
Yeah, it's funny. Balsiger, she looked at both umpires for the call. She never tagged her. She never tagged her. Great job by the home plate umpire. Credit. He came over, talked to me. Great guy. Known him for years. He has lost, Gary, get this, 110 pounds.
I thought I recognized him.
He has lost 110. I've known him for years. He's one of the best. And he always comes over to say hi, and it was great catching up before the game. And he said, and I looked at him and I said, man, you look great. He said, yep, I lost 110 pounds. And he showed it right there. He's spry again. He sprinted down the third to make that call. 2-0 the count. Brittman, she's had a big day.
Umpiring's been fantastic today, Coach.
Yeah, they've been spot on. Brittman 2 for 3, but she's been on all 3 times. She reached on an error last time on that bad hop that came up on Maddie. Ripped at the dugout. And again, thank you for that netting. Because that would have, that was headed in there with some steam.
Kettle Moraine leading McWanago 7-0. That's the middle of the 6th. Ava Sander has a 3-hit shutout going. 7 strikeouts and 1 walk.
Stick around for our Jolly Good Soda player of the game when this one concludes. Change up, beat into the ground, hit to third. Run's gonna score, gonna be safe at first. That was just a case of checking the runner a little too soon by Kayla.
Yeah, Kayla came eyes up a little too quick. Should be the first to say it,
yep.
too.
She just rushed it a little bit. And as she took her eye off the ball, it skipped away from her and allowed the run to score. And you know what? If she makes that play clean, I think there's going to be a rundown or at least a play at the plate because Berge was halfway past that point. Grounded into the circle. Sarah makes the play and from her knee makes the play. But the runner moves up to second.
Nice play by Nassif.
Stayed with it real well. Now 2 away, runner on second. 9-1 Falls here in the 6th. They jumped out early, and they've continued put the pressure on. Abby Bosch now. 1 for 3. Single and an RBI. She's got another duck on the pond out at second. And she's ahead in the count, 1-0. 2-0.
Bottom of the 5th, Bayport 12, De Pere 2. Connor Du Bois on the call up at De Pere today.
Think it's warmer there?
I highly doubt it.
George Brett, foul ball. You're supposed to ask.
Why is it George Brett?
Because there's a foul ball that went between the legs of the batter. George Brett made the claim that that happens once a game. And you know what? I think he's right. Of course, that's an expert.
George Brett was right about a lot of things baseball.
2-2.
Maybe not pine tar so much, but everything else.
2 away, 2-2 pitch coming from Sarah Nassif. She's done a nice job stepping in for Nicole Ramstack.
Only allowed 1 run. 4 innings of work.
A little half swing down the third base line and foul.
Reminder, stick around. Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up.
If we can feel our hands.
Lots of choices today. Lots of choices.
If we can feel our hands. Yeah, there are plenty of choices. Shot up the middle, base hit. And a perfect 10 for Falls. As a 2-out single from Abby Bosch. Drives in Alyssa Brittman. Boy, Brittman's been all over the place today.
Yes, she has.
She's reached twice on errors. She had 2 hits. She scored 3 times.
I believe this is Gabby Solier coming in to hit for Menomonee Falls.
There's one way to check. These are fantastic scorecards, by the way. And it is Gabby Solier. Good call, Gary.
Gabby's our buddy. I'd know Gabby anywhere.
So here's Solier hitting for Caitlin Conroy. Oh. Shot up the middle. Ramsack stays with it. boy, you're sitting on the bench. It's ice cold. You come in, you take a hack and smoke one to second, but Ramstack makes the play. But not before Falls puts a couple more on the board. After 5.5. Phoenix up. 10-1. This dance cam into the dugout. Here on W7.
Jenna Nelson, our W7 Live player of the game. We do have one final question for you. Hopefully you know the answer to this one. If you don't get a Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
All right, so I mean, that's big. I mean, the whole weekend hinges on this one.
Yep.
All right, W7 Live, everything we do.
For the girls.
That's right, you've been watching W7 Live.
Say something if he says, what's it been? No. Why not? That'd be fun to discuss, right? Discuss with everybody.
Right.
As we're back here in the bottom of the 6th. Communication.
It's key.
It is important. Yep, that's what we're discussing between innings, just the communication on everything. Gary and I had to make sure we are set for the rest of this one and tomorrow.
At BC, baby. Brookfield Central, 3 o'clock, first pitch. See Biddy Boo and the crew.
Strike.
From the Lancers.
Right down the middle. Ballsiger, Leah Hines, and Madison Werner due up. Germantown trailing 10-1.
Pop up.
Half swing. Hansen makes the play. Little pop towards second. One away.
Coach Kaylee has jammed so many batters in this game.
Well, and we talked about that with the 2 hit batsmen, and that's because she keeps pounding the zone on the interior. A lot of jam jobs, a lot of pulled grounders toward third. We've seen quite a few plays down at third by Sam Heath, and that's because she keeps pounding that inside zone. One away. Leah Hines hit to short. Making the play and getting her. Boy, talk about being right on the call. I mean, he is right there.
Yes,
That's
sir.
so great. 2 away now.
Madison
Double
Werner.
zero to catcher, Madison Werner.
Werner 0 for 2. It's so great when you, I mean, we saw it again yesterday with the Brewer game. I mean, umpires take so much abuse, but when they don't get the credit for when they do a great job.
Yeah, I agree.
And you said it last inning. These guys are doing fantastic today, and they are. But, I mean, even right there, you know, we had the play at third. He's sprinting down there to make the call. And even right there, he is right on that call.
Yes.
Doesn't rush the call. He thinks about it, makes sure he makes the right call, and gets it right.
That's a pro.
Yeah, both of them. 2-0 the count to Madison Werner. Smoked one her first at-bat right at Hansen.
You're welcome, Grandma Nassif. That's what we do. We love it. Granddaughter's right in front of me right now, actually. She peered back and smiled. She knows Grandma's watching.
Oh, that's fantastic. Exactly why we do this, right?
That's right.
I'm still jealous of Sarah getting that Mullins on Saturday.
Oh.
God, it's so good. If you've never been to Watertown, do yourself a favor and go to Mullins.
Mullins
folks.
Dairy Bar. It's right on Main Street in Watertown. You can't miss it, and it's fantastic. They play 50s and 60s music in there.
And it looks like a 50s and 60s
diner.
fountain shop.
You know what was funny? They were playing 50s music, and I was watching the kids that were working there. They were all singing the songs. They said when you work here, you hear them all the time.
Yeah,
so
sure.
They know all the lyrics.
Well, that's because there weren't that many back then, but that's a whole nother discussion.
One of them was singing Dream Lover by Bobby Darin. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know this song.
Crazy.
Coach Lou calling
He saw
time.
something, so he's going to call time here. I think. Oh, they're going to get a courtesy runner.
For Werner.
Well, let's see what we got. Where's that sheet? We got sheets all over the place. There's a whole bunch of sheets. I just went off here. Oh, there we go. Are we back? I'm back. Okay. I do not see where I put.
I'll get it.
Yeah, please do. Did you catch a number?
12.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we saw that. We've got a 1-0 count, 2 away. Taylor Wilson waiting on deck. Taylor Wilson, 1 for 2, been out there causing problems. Ball low, 2-0. So got the first 2 batters.
Kate Partridge is your
Of
courtesy runner.
course. Kaylee Nimick got the first 2 runners and their batters, and now she's falling behind, but blows it past Sarah on that one. Now 2-1 the count. 10-1 our score. Falls jumping out early. And they've held on so far as Naismith down to first.
Nice job by Bosch at first.
After 6 complete, 10-1 Falls. Sponsored by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Live look inside the dugout of the Phoenix from Menomonee Falls as they lead 10-1 here in the 7th. Chloe Bosch, Amaya Marshall-Johnson, and Sydney Biofus due up this inning. Naisif gets her sign, rocks, fires, strike at the knees.
We're still on the
Dugout,
cam.
yeah, there we go.
The girls
That's
are
your
pointing
job.
at the camera.
Remember, I'm the scoreboard, you're the cameras. We missed strike at the knees. Change up, had her out in front.
Sarah pulled the string on that one. Naismith's done a nice job in relief of Ramstack this afternoon.
She really has. Tried the corner and missed. 1-2. One-two pitch here in the 7th. Left it high. 2-2. Sarah gets her sign. Popped over our heads. 2-2. Wonder what happened to our lineup sheet that we were given by Germantown. They've done a nice job getting us the lineup sheet, but now I don't know what we did with it. Of course. Somehow I knew you'd be involved. Goodness gracious.
You know me, Coach. Always into everything.
Change up, hit foul. Nice job. Nice battle going on here.
Chloe's such a good player.
Yeah, she did a great job
nice
keeping
hitter.
her hands back on that change. Sarah's going to have to reach deep into her pockets on this one. Gets her call. She rocks, she fires. Hit to second. Ramstack stays with it. Makes the play. 1 out. Chloe now 2 for 4 on the afternoon.
Pitch hitting number 4, Riley Saplina. Number 4, Saplina.
Riley Saplina pinch hitting for Amaya Marshall-Johnson.
I think Rye played some varsity last year, too, if I remember right.
Saplina takes a pitch low. 1-0. Stick around, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. So you have this, because this camera's dying, so let's actually put this to use. Saplina smokes it foul. Put a good swing on it, just hit it foul. 1-2 now.
All right, got a battle. Put in play for it. Come on now. Orange one.
Plenty of candidates for our Jolly Good Soda player of the game, but only one will win as Sarah pulls the string. And there's 2 away.
Number 45, Sydney Belifus.
This
There's
is Balfus.
Balfus.
Yellow 9.
Nice job behind the dish as always. Her and who was our starting catcher? It
Danica
was,
Berge.
Yeah, Berge.
25.
Coach Lou getting everybody involved. Very good at it. Ball low.
Come on, Sid. White 6.
2-0 now. This is, I mean, she's in the 9 spot, but this is no slouch as a hitter.
No.
She pops one down the line and fair. Thanks for making us look good. As she stands on first with a base hit with 2 away. We're going to get another, and this is a courtesy runner for Balfus.
12.
And that'll be Bryn Kempf.
Running for the
Courtesy runner.
Base number 12, Brent Kemp.
Top of the order, Michaela Berge.
Michaela Berg.
Walked in the first, singled in the second. If not for a great play in left by Coulter, she would have had her 3rd hit, her 3rd time on, her 3rd time up. Instead, it was a great play and last time walked, so she's been right in the middle of everything, no surprise. Coach Lou's leadoff hitters are always a nemesis to the opponent. One, and Sarah pulled the string. That one skipped in there.
Yeah, the run rule is 10 runs after 5.
Oh, it got Sarah's foot, and that one hurt. That one hurt. God, is Sarah tough? She is just.
She is tough.
My God, that hurt me, and she's just walking it off. But that one.
I mean, you got to imagine, her feet are already numb from the cold, and just to pile that on top of it.
She's trying to walk it off. I don't know if you can walk this one off with all. Well, she's walking faster. My God, she is one tough cookie. She's like, yep, give me the ball, let's go.
And here's the thing that's great too that I love, and you'll appreciate this, Coach. If you saw Sarah walking off, what you saw was Nicole Ramstack walking with her. And Saturday in Watertown, when Sarah and I were calling the games, guess who came over to say hello? Nicole Ramstack. They're both pitchers, so they share the job, but they're also very, very good friends and just really, root for and support one another very well.
I'd say she's going to have to go home and ice, but it might be frozen already. Might help reduce the swelling.
Skip the ice, Sarah, you're good.
She took a warm-up pitch. She's good to go. Pinch hitter. We've seen this one before. Maddie Sieberlich.
Ah, there she is.
She's going to hit for Hansen. 2 on, 2 out. Sieberlich up. 10-1 lead for Falls.
Maddie, definitely a W7 favorite. No doubt about that.
Now batting number 1, Maddie.
Well, Sarah's moving around really well out there, but you have to, I mean, it's natural to be thinking about it as you go into your windup to throw your pitch. And windup is just your rock and fire here. Man, now I have a hat on, I have a headset on, and that pop off her foot was like, yep, okay. She's just no big deal. Change up, hit the 3rd. Gonna be a close play. And they're going to give her the out. Last call, Warhawks. 10-1. Bottom top, it'll be Wilson, Coulter, and Ramstack due up for the Warhawks.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Probably not
but
far
you're
off.
right. Last call for your Warhawks here on GTV.
GMC Life has been good to Menomonee Falls today.
Warhawks. Number 28, Taylor Wilson.
Bottom top, 9-1-2, due up, Taylor Wilson. She's been in the middle of everything in her 2 at-bats. They've been eventful. Taylor getting the first hit of the afternoon for the Warhawks and reached on an error. Takes the ball low. Nimick in charge in the circle. And I'm guessing that she's going to be the first one to put something on those arms when this is over. Because, man alive, it's cold out here. We'll get through it, though. What you can't see is Gary and I holding each other.
That's not something anybody wants to see. 10 runs, 13 hits, and 3 errors for Menomonee Falls. 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 errors for Germantown. The hits from Germantown, Coulter, Price, and Balsiger. That's it.
1-2 pitch. We've seen this before, and there it is again for the 4th time today. A bloop over and out of the reach of the second baseman.
Emmy Coulter.
The previous 3 were Emily Hansen. This time, it's Maddie Sieberlich. Germantown gets the leadoff batter on. Now you turn it over, top of the order. Here's Emmy Coulter. Shows bunt, skips in there. Nice pick by Bilefus.
The tying run for Germantown is somewhere between Wauwatosa and here.
Well, no, I mean, they're in the dugout. Nicole appreciated it. That's good. Nicole appreciated your humor. So everybody out there, Nicole laughed. Nobody else probably did, but dad joke.
More of a pity laugh, but that's all right. I'll take it. I'm good with it. She says it really was funny.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's okay. That's why you got to bat. You get a chance.
We should just put a headset on Ramstack
Right?
and just have her go during the game.
Strike 2 on the corner. The mustard stays spicy as she catches the outside corner and is in charge, 1-2. One, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch, Kaylee.
Blew it by her.
Number 10.
One away. Here's Nicole Ramstack. Kayla Price on deck. Anybody reaches, Brill, Balsiger, and Heinz would follow.
Interesting matchup, Heinz versus Spicy Mustard.
Oh, your condiments involved in this game.
Dude, that's not a word
It took us until 7th inning to figure that out. Dang it. Better now than driving home and you call me. How did we not?
Which, of course, you know I would have called to tell you that.
Absolutely. 1-0 pitch. Ball high. 2-0. GTV again tomorrow afternoon. Special start time, 3 o'clock. Got to start making up games that were missed with the bad weather.
6 Germantown games on W7 this week. This one doubleheader tomorrow, and then 3 on Saturday. Greenfield, Racine Case, and Kettle Moraine Lutheran.
There you have it, 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Ramstack unable, and they throw it on to first. It trickles by, but Bilefus wants to let everybody know she's here.
Taylor's not going anywhere.
Now you don't want to run into an out, not at this point in the game. But Sid wants to let her know that she hasn't forgotten about her. Just outside. Good hold by
Careful, Nick.
Nicole. She's running full. Nemick gets her sign, rocks, and fires. Ball four. Boy, that just missed. Nicole wants that one. Doesn't get it. So 2 on, 1 out. Here's Kayla Price. Look inside the dugout as they're going to have to get everybody involved at this point if they're going to chip away at this.
We got Price, Brill, Balsinger,
Popped
and
up down the
Hines.
right field line. Played perfectly in right with the catch and play. Nicely done. They've changed. That's, let's see, is that number 4?
14, Skylar Brill.
Can you see that far? Is that number 4 out there?
Yeah,
I think
Saplina.
it is.
Yeah,
It is Saplina.
Riley.
She stayed out there. Saplina doing a nice job with that win. Makes the play. Wilson tagged and took third. Now 2 away. Runners at the corners for Brill.
Keep in mind, we will have our Jolly Good Player of the Game coming up next. It will take a while for that to happen. Coach Lou is known to be
he gets
very verbose.
He goes
in
through
his
inning by
post-game.
inning to make sure everybody's aware. He's taking notes. So yeah,
so hang in there. We won't forget, but you'll have to wait a little while.
Strike at the knees.
And if Coach Lou wants to take longer, Coach Lou can take longer.
Yep.
Coach Lou gets a pass on whatever he wants.
That's right. When you're basically the godfather of the conference.
Yes. Kiss the ring.
0-2. Popped up and out of play. Good cut. Good 0-2 swing from Skylar Brill.
Sue Santacola's wife, also great supporter of W7, just loves what we do. And, of course, we love Falls Fast Pitch. So thrilled to see the
we like going
Phoenix
over there,
today.
too. We love going over there. They literally will open up the doors for us. You know, they are there to help from top to bottom. We do appreciate all their help and welcoming, and it's wonderful.
They're not as nice as Maddie Balsinger, though. I mean, we all know that. Maddie, when we were talking about Falls, kind of gave me the stink eye.
She's a little too clean. Change
Off
up,
speed.
hit it to third. Gonna go to first, give up that run. Way to pick it at first.
Chloe Bosch.
That is the third out.
And
yeah,
that's
it is
your
the
ball
third
game.
out. I apologize. That's right. They had the fly down the right field line. That was a great pick by Bosch, and that ends it. Final 10-1. Stick around for our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. Jolly Good Soda, our sponsor here on W7. We'll be right back with our player. We are there with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game, Kaylee Nemec. First off, nice win.
Thank you.
All right, first of all, sleeveless?
Oh, yeah. I don't like pitching with sleeves on. It's like a whole mental block for me, so I take them off when I get.
And you did it. And because of that, all of you were able to provide some warmth for her. You guys good? Yeah. I know it's a little tight, but if you push that back, it's okay if you do. Try to get in as best you can, as we now have the entire Phoenix squad here. You jumped on them right away. You score 4 in the first, 4 in the second. You're in that circle. What kind of feeling is that when you're up 8-0 on a real good hitting team?
Yeah, it definitely like gives me a cushion. Like it's a lot easier to throw when you know you have like space, kind of a lot less stressful.
And it seemed like you really wanted to stay in on a lot of them. They had 4 blue pits over second.
Yeah,
just out of reach.
I
mean, every time was just like this. But you were jamming them and getting inside. You didn't have a lot of strikeouts, but yet you were definitely ahead of them and having them off balance. Was that your plan? Was that the approach in the circle the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just to not limit the like hard hit, limit the barrels on the bat, pretty much.
How much fun is this team having?
So much fun. This is my favorite team.
You got some great guys as coaches, guys I've coached against, gotten to know, known a couple of them for many years. What is that staff like to be around every day?
Very helpful. They actually all wanted a shout out, so shout out to the Phoenix.
You didn't say that. They did not.
Staff.
Nothing was said to us. That was that's
it was
good.
said to me.
Yeah, it was said to you. There you go. And we just gave you that shout out. That's one. It's 40 degrees. Can we do this next time? Next time we have you guys, whenever that is. Can it be about 75? Can somebody in this
really
group
nice.
control this?
Maybe 80.
Where's our center fielder?
Where is our center field? Oh, there she is.
How are your feet? You were able to keep your shoes on, though.
Her socks look polka dotted.
Well, you had fun. You come away with a big win, a rivalry game. You're staying on top of the GMC. You've got one question left to answer, though. Does she know the answer? Do you guys know this answer?
I know the answer. I'm prepared.
Then you guys can all help her out. Our Jolly Good Soda player of the game, Kaylee Nemec. Kaylee, who does W7 do this for?
For the girls.
There it is, our player of the game, Kaylee Nemec. There it is. The mustard was extra spicy today. As the Falls come away 10-1 over Germantown. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, special start time, Germantown at Brook Central for a doubleheader. Before we get out of here, for Gary Whipperman, I'm Ed Rowie. It's cold. Let's go warm up.